What is up, future millionaires? It is your boy Mike the Investor, and can cryptocurrency make you a millionaire? Well, the simplest answer is yes, it can. Over the years, cryptocurrency have made multiple millionaires, and it's going to continue in the years to come. Now, I've had the pleasure of also speaking with a few crypto millionaires during my time investing in cryptocurrency. So what I want to talk to you about in this video is the untold crypto secret. Now, this is not nothing that's like just completely hidden or anything like this. It's more so of a mindset and a perspective, and also how to think based off of whatever your financial and personal goals are. So before diving into it, definitely consider grabbing you some free Bitcoin by using the Voyager and BlockFi link down below. And let's get ready to dive right into it. Alright, crypto investors, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you've been watching my videos for any period of time, you know that I stress quantity is king in the right cryptocurrency investments. Now, I understand this may be hard to kind of put your head around if you are a newer investor based off of the current cryptocurrency crash that we are experiencing, but believe it or not, these are the times to actually build out those positions at a cheaper cost. And so what I want to kind of dive into is a couple articles to put things into perspective before I start talking about the untold crypto secret. So let's look at a couple articles here just to put things into perspective. So if you invested $1,000 in Bitcoin 10 years ago, here's how much you would have today. Now, this article came out May 8th, 2021. Let's scroll down just a little bit. Now, the short answer is at the start of May 2011, Bitcoin was trading approximately $3.50. So 1,000 would have approximately bought you 286 Bitcoins, not counting any transaction costs. And as of April 27, 2021, Bitcoin was trading around $54,000. Now, of course, we understand the price is a lot lower than that right now, but we're going to get to that in a second. So let's move down a little bit more. So you can see if you had 286 Bitcoins, that would be worth approximately $15.6 million today, assuming you held onto them for the past 10 years. And that's also at the price of $54,680. So we know the price is nowhere close to that, but even at the current price, and if you would have bought $1,000 back in May 2011 and held, let's just see what that price would have been. So we're going to pull up the calculator. So Bitcoin is around $30,000. So we're going to just put $30,000 just to be even. All right. So let's just take 286 Bitcoins and we're going to times it times $30,000. That's going to give us still $8.5 million that person would have had. And so why I wanted to kind of show you guys this is because a lot of times when we hear mainstream media or big time news articles, they always tell you to invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum, or these are how millionaires have became in cryptocurrency. Now, I am not saying this is false, and I'm not saying you shouldn't invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum, but what I want you to understand is Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies that are higher priced, the best investment for you based off of how much you're investing, based off of the time frame that you are looking to use those investments. All right, so let's look at one more article here. It says a 25-year-old became a millionaire after investing early in Ethereum and Bitcoin. This article came out May 21st, 2021. So let's briefly scroll down, and of course you can see it is talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin again. All right, and this is not a knock to them by any means, but I want to just put some things into perspective. So you can see it says he graduated in 2018. He got more serious about cryptocurrency, and he says even though both Bitcoin and Ethereum had recently plunged in value, which is what we're seeing right now, he says I was heavily investing, putting basically all of my income just into Ethereum when it cost around like $100. Let's just say you have 1% of a whole Bitcoin. Well, let's say the price is $30,000. Well, 1% of a whole Bitcoin, that's $3,000 that you will have to invest. Even if Bitcoin hits $1 million per coin in the next 10 to 15 years or even longer, 1% of $1 million is only $10,000. That is not life-changing money. And so this is why I want you guys to truly understand is Bitcoin or Ethereum or even other cryptocurrencies that are higher priced Is this the best investment for you based off of how much you're investing every month and how long of a time frame you're going to need those investments? Because you have to remember, the cryptocurrency space is a increasing asset class. Is only going to increase as time goes on, and this is why I call it the untold crypto secret. A lot of times they're going to tell you invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes, they are the safest cryptocurrencies to invest in by market cap, but I also believe there are other cryptocurrencies out there that have great utility, that have great use cases, that have a legitimate problem they're solving. Fourth, they have either great financial institution backing, or fifth, they have Fortune 500 company partnerships that have gave them the stamp of approval, or all of the above. These are the cryptocurrencies you want to look at and research to build out a position. And this is why you always hear me say quantity is king in the right cryptocurrencies. I cannot stress this enough. And so I highly recommend figure out, during this time, why blockchain is even a thing. What are some different sectors that are going to be used, which I talked about in some previous videos. Secondly, you want to figure out what legit problem is this cryptocurrency solving, and do you honestly believe it's going to be here when the smoke clears? And one way to truly educate yourself is, as you see, I have books all around in the videos, as I have a bookshelf right here. Find cryptocurrency books to educate yourself, because I'm telling you, when you understand the true value of cryptocurrency, even though you may be down 50+% on an investment, it makes it easier to hold, and it makes it easier to build out your positions because you know the true value. And I want to just be transparent with you. My Voyager portfolio that I started this year, I am down on every single position except for BTT. Now, everything I purchased last year during the last bear market, I am still up a tremendous amount on. But also look how long I had to hold those cryptocurrencies to still be up on those positions. So I want you guys to understand, regardless if we are down like this even for a few months, this is temporary. Cryptocurrency is the future. Not all cryptocurrencies are going to make it, but this is why I'm selective in the cryptocurrencies that I invest in. So just to make things clear, the untold crypto secret is maybe Bitcoin or Ethereum or higher price cryptocurrencies is not the best investment for you based off of how much you're investing, based off of how frequently you're investing, and how quickly you're going to need your investments. Because I'm 29 years old, I have a complete long-term investment standpoint, and this is why I'm so laxed when it comes to cryptocurrency and just investing in general. I don't mind being down on an investment when I've done the research and I understand what I own. Be patient, understand what you own, educate yourself, and remember, can you build out a position quick enough to accumulate what you need to make that $1 million? So quick example, most Americans can't afford an unexpected $1,000 expense. Let me scroll down here briefly because this is a big deal. So you can see less than just 41% of adults living in the United States have enough savings to pay for a $1,000 emergency. Another 37% of respondents said they would need to borrow the money to cover the cost. So right there, that says only about 41% has about $1,000 for an unexpected expense. And the reason why I think this is so important, because the emergency fund is what allows you as an investor to continue to invest on the consistent basis. The reason why I say that, if you don't have an emergency fund or money set aside and something comes up, how do you pay for that expense? Do you charge it on a credit card? Do you go into debt with a personal loan? Do you also take out your investments to pay for that expense, which would defeat the purpose? And so that's why I think this is a big deal. If only 41% of Americans, which was last year of 2020, we don't know where the numbers are now today, only could afford $1,000, that tells you that most people may not have that much money to invest on a monthly basis. So now you have to ask yourself, is Bitcoin or Ethereum or other cryptocurrencies at those prices the best investment for me? And this is what you're not going to hear talked about as a number perspective thing, because quantity is what's going to get you that $1 million or that life changing wealth. So quick example, let's just say you got $1,000 to invest and you invest into a cryptocurrency that is 50 cents. Well, $1,000 invested into a cryptocurrency that's 50 cents, that's going to give you 2,000 in quantity compared to investing into Bitcoin or Ethereum, where you're not even going to make that big of a dent. And definitely in Bitcoin, that wouldn't even buy you 1% of a whole Bitcoin. With Ethereum at the current price, it's a little bit under 2,000, so that will buy you a little over half of a coin. Let's just say you got a half a coin or even a full coin in Ethereum. If Ethereum even hits 20,000, 50,000 in the next 10 to 15 years, one coin on Ethereum, $50,000 is not life-changing wealth. And this is why you gotta understand why quantity is king in the right cryptocurrency investments. So I really hope this video helped you all out. It is different from the normal videos I put out, but if you would like me to kind of talk more on certain things like this, definitely let me know down in the comment section. If you haven't connected with me yet on my social platforms on Twitter or Instagram, definitely connect with me at Mike the Investor. Also be mindful, there are a lot of imposters on Instagram trying to act like they are me. So definitely be mindful of that. And if you haven't checked out the Patreon yet, where you'll get access to exclusive content. And if you haven't checked out the Patreon yet, where you'll get access to exclusive content that I only post inside of the Patreon, and you have the ability to ask me private and public questions, definitely consider checking it out. Link is in the description. Also, I'm still holding all of my major positions. I haven't sold out of anything, regardless of the big dip. I'm still holding Digibyte. I'm still holding BTT. I'm still holding IOTA. I'm still holding VGX, and I am still holding StormX. I am not selling, only looking to add more. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Share this out with someone you know. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.